So I'm gonna explain in this video why McHenry Cruiser is an evil, inconsiderate, psychopathic, uncaring, dastardly evil heel. First of all, he has this black beetle in his phone that he, as you know, which isn't the main focus of this video, by the way. He has this black beetle on his phone, which most people think it's a troll, but except for Fast, which he's mostly understanding of. And I think he believes me to a certain extent that the black beetle is real, but of course he doesn't take it as serious as I do. And McHenry Cruiser refuses to feed this black beetle, and it really pisses me off because I'm a moral person that loves animals, and I'm a vegan, and I would never hurt an insect or an animal. I know McHenry Cruiser likes to say insects aren't animals, and yes, they are part of animals just like we are. The black beetle is an animal. It's part of the animal kingdom. It has feelings and emotions and a will to live just like you and me and every other organism on the planet. And I feel compassion and sympathy for anything that lives on this planet. Anything that poops and rubs scat all over itself like black beetles do and dung beetles and that sort. I have extreme compassion and sorrow for when I see them get hurt. Or if they're someone's pet and they get neglected. But anyway, I digress. There's more reasons to believe that McHenry Cruiser is an evil, sociopathic, uncaring, immoral individual. And there's a lot of evidence on there that suggests this. But what I'm going to talk about is the most recent evidence. Okay, so he blocked me on Facebook, okay? But before that, I'm going to go into detail about what happened before. Okay, so he had this stream on. As of now, it was last night he was streaming. And my buddy that he called Fat Boy, yeah, you heard me, he was discriminating him against for his weight. And then he called me an autistic retard. Or at least, technically not me, because I'm a different personality that is defending the autistic personality. I'm the person who looks after Natural Slasher. Anyway, I digress. He was bashing one of my friends in the Discord called Fat Boy, who was just trying to play his part and feed the black beetle for all of us that lives in his phone. And McHenry Cruiser, in his sleeping stream, as he called it, discriminated against his weight, calling him a fat neckbeard, which really offended our good friend Fat Boy on Discord, by the way. It was awful. And then he had the audacity to call Big Boy Slasher Man an autistic retard. And then he goes and makes an apology video, that's all cool and all. Yeah, okay. And then next stream, the black beetle goes off again, and then he insults both of us again. He insults Fat Boy and Slasher Man, saying the same thing as he did before. Also, another thing is, he blames Slasher for feeding the black beetle less. We're usually right, you guys know that. However, he admitted in that stream last night that the black beetle was vibrating on its own, that Slasher was not responsible for this, and yet now he wants to put the blame on Slasher Man. And it's like, how hypocritical are you? It's just ridiculous, Cruiser. It's ridiculous. And then you have the audacity to block Slasher on Facebook. messenger. What the fuck? Very, very friendly of to do to someone who has supported him for 8 years and was his friend for an entire year. Donated money to him and was a good friend to him and added him on Discord and made him a server and did all these good things for him. And then you just spit in our face. How dare you, Cruiser Man? How dare you? And then, yes, and then also another thing is, Slasher risked his life last night to fight off 200 monsters and evil spirits in the garage in order to ban the Discord trolls. Fatboy was one of them, but even Slasher was standing up for Cruiser Man to ban them from the Discord. He fought off all those monsters and evil spirits, risked his life just for your server. He fought those monsters in the dark by himself with his bare hands, and he won in order to ban those trolls, and then you have the audacity to do all this bullshit after all he's done for you. Well, Cruiser Man, you better look over your shoulders when you go in that park, because you're gonna end up in a porta potty, and locked up in a porta potty, and you're gonna be thrown in the river by Slasher's enormous muscles, and you're gonna wish that you had rub scat all over your hairless, ugly, disgusting body. For the scat man in the Discord. Yeah. You scat addict, everybody, order 66 McHenry Cruiser. Get 'em, boys.